What's good, everybody? Welcome to HB Gaming. Today we're starting something I've been planning for a long time. Since just another Dynasty, we're creating an entire college football universe. 8 brand new teams, all taking over the Pac-12. Today we're starting with HB University, building this program from the ground up, creating our coach, setting up the conference, and then jumping straight into our first major test. And trust me, the game gets a lot crazier than I expected. Just so y'all know, we do play on Heisman difficulty. Now, I ain't saying I'm the best. Honestly, I haven't played a football game since Ray Lewis was on the cover of Madden back in the day. But I tapped back in after College Football 25 dropped and been trying to get it back ever since. So y'all gotta bear with me sometimes if I miss a play or something. And I already told y'all we're making a brand new Pac-12 with 8 custom teams, so let's get into them now. All custom teams and jerseys created by Always Talking ENT, so shout out to them. Go check out their page, clicking that link in the corner. We're starting off Vancouver Royals, followed by Northern Peak Rangers, the Cheney Valley Miners, the Langston Lions, HB University, the home school, Delta State Copperheads, the Westbridge Guardians, and the Southern Peak Outlaws. So at HB, we're going to be starting with an 84 overall rating, 88 rated offense, 82 rated defense. Offense should be able to put some points on the board, but that defense rating means we might have to survive a few shootouts. As you see, we went tactician build for our coach. Shout out to our head coach. We're going with Coach Momentum because that's what we're going to need, man. We got to take over. We're going to go the LSU veer and shoot, but that might get changed. We'll see. We made it to contract day. Time to sign. They sent out some 80 expectations, but those should change by the time we get our final schedule, so we're not too worried about those right now. So let's go ahead and put pen to paper and sign our first head coaching contract. Time to lock in. Looking at the roster, we have some real talent to work with, but still got some work to do. Junior quarterback Kane Eisen starting first this year. Danny Urban, the workhouse running back. He's going to be getting a lot of touches this year with our RB2 Tommy Stenberg. And Dan Jarrell leading the wide receiver room. 6-foot junior receiver looking to make some noise. On defense, we got Mike Everett, our starting wheel, to help lead our young defense. For the first year, we're starting off with some rivalry bangers. Michigan State week 0, Cincy week 1, followed by BYU. Season start is going to be tough, but we should survive until conference play. I'm really looking forward to our first custom game in week 6 against Westbridge. EMU week 7, and then we have our final 6 games all against our custom teams, starting with Delta State, followed by Southern Peaks. A few home conference games this year, so we won't get a chance to see all of the custom stadiums until next year, so definitely stick around for that. I was hoping to make it out to Vancouver this year, get out the country, but we'll have to wait until next year to play our Canadian rivals. We got the CV Miners in week 11, Langston Lions in week 12. Last game of the year, we have Northern Peaks, ending our season with 3 consecutive away games. Let's see how it goes. Just want to give one last shout out to Always Talking ENT. Really snapped on these jerseys and these teams. It was a collaborative effort between our 2 channels and it turned out pretty good. Make sure to check out his page for even more content. And before we get out of preseason, just got to knock out some recruiting, but I ain't going to make y'all watch that, so I'll be right back. All right, it's here. Week 0, game week. Got a lot of people wanting to transfer. But it's mainly because we just set up the custom conference, so hopefully we can change their minds before the end of the season. And we finally got those real 80 expectations. So we got to make a bowl game, beat Michigan State, and sign 5 players out of Ohio. I feel like we can do that. And we got Michigan State week 0, so I guess we got to start it off with a bang. Rivalry game. Let's get to it.
Michigan State Spartans and the Black Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer.
Michigan State walking in wearing the classic all whites with the green numbers. HB University came out in the all black and the chrome. The Night Watchers. Ready to kick off for the first game inside the hot box. The atmosphere looks great. The crowd is ready, and Coach Momentum is about to lead HB University onto the field for the first time. Game plan is simple. Establish the run, protect the football, and don't give Michigan State any easy opportunities.
The Spartans offense will go on the attack first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were...
Another catch by the big fella. And hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do.
And that's how you start the game, making the quarterback touch dirt. Quick defensive possession, just wanted to highlight the sack before our offense got on the field for the first time. Dan Durrell, I told y'all about him earlier, from Oklahoma City, 6-foot speedy wide receiver trying to make a name for himself this year. Game plan, just a mix of some short passes with the running game, trying to find out how Michigan State's defense is going to react. And having a quarterback who can use his feet is so crucial to our offense, being able to dominate in the air and on the ground. We kind of have a three-headed monster in our running game between our quarterback and our two running backs. It's going to be a lot of games where we have more rushing yards than passing yards. I can see that happening. And this is one of those new motion plays that they added in this year where they motion your entire offense for you. Some pretty cool concepts added in on 27 that I definitely want to check out. I haven't honestly played a full game yet, so this is my first full game on 27, so I'm learning still. Trying to learn all the new controls, get everything down like how I had it on the last two games. I told y'all we're going to be real run heavy, man. Ground and pound type game. Throw a few short passes here and there, try to get a couple deep bombs off. We're going to stick to the basics. Not doing too much this game, trying to keep it sweet and simple. Save our playbook for later in the season so everybody will know what we call it. And the drive eventually slowed down in the red zone, but we still came away with 3 points. Hoping to touch paint for the first time, celebrate with our fans, but we still got a whole 3 quarters to go, so we got time, plenty of time. I hate that I brought this defender over, man. As soon as I bring him over, they snap the ball, wide open hole, left side of the field. They had me messed up with a tight end over on the right-hand side, so I tried to line the matchup up, but didn't work out in my favor. So I told you I'm still learning. I was never really a defensive player on Madden, so I'm really learning that side of the ball still. With the end of the first quarter wrapping up, Michigan State, they start finding a rhythm. We got 3 stops, and we let them hit a deep bomb corner route on us, man. Luckily, we got a little bit of speed. We can chase them down, catch up, and avoid the touchdown.
The Spartans have it with a first and goal. Defense in press coverage. Finds his big tight end. See if they can get it done on second and goal.
Second and goal. Goal is to stop them from getting in the end zone, man. And you see me come through with a big user tackle. And this is where I learned from my earlier mistakes, man. They had me lined up on the opposite side of the field for a run play. I learned, got the user tackle, stopped the play. That's the end of the first. We got the lead, 3-0. See if we can block this field goal. Start of the second, 3-3. We're going to start it off with an RPO. This is one of my money plays last year. As we build our roster up, we'll be able to do a little bit more, mix some stuff up, but these RPOs going to be crucial while we still building our roster.
And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And again, you see me running one of those full motion plays, man. I told you I like those. I'm going to try to add a few more of these into a playbook that I make later on in the year. I'm just testing some stuff out. Told y'all earlier I might switch this veer and shoot. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of it. Wide receiver is a little bit spaced too far out. But I told y'all, man, having a running quarterback, crucial for my game plan. Not much going on right here, so got the chance to take off again, scramble, grab a couple yards. Our offense is definitely capable of moving the ball, but having some trouble finishing drives. But we're patient, man. I know it's a new school. We're patient, so keep the ball on the ground. Head down. Hopefully we can get in that end zone. Hoping to get some protection, but these next two plays, drive killers for us. Just took all momentum away. Back-to-back sacks is never acceptable. So we got some work to do. Offensive line, you got some push-ups on the sideline. We managed to add another field goal, keeping the game way too close. I was hoping to spread this lead a little bit more, but they could take the lead with a touchdown right here. And we're under 2 minutes, so they're doing some hurry up on us. Got to try to run some clock out, get a stop. Maybe we can get the ball back before half is over and try to put up another 3 or even get in the end zone. But plays like that, we just cannot give up, man. That's too easy. Then we get beat with back-to-back crossing routes, 1,000 years in the pocket, broken tackles. We got a lot of work to do on the defense side of the ball. This is unacceptable. Right before half, too. In just a little over 20 seconds, our red zone defense doing pretty good so far. Maybe 1-2 more stops and we can get them off the field. I don't think they'll go for it on 4th, but broken tackles, man. We got to make that tackle. Got to make that tackle. Right before half, just seeing if I can get anything going. Nothing really. I was going to try to get out of bounds for another play, but didn't have enough time, so we're going into halftime. First video, bear with me. I forgot to record the halftime show, so we'll be right back. Kickoff right after half. We got the ball. Coach Momentum gave him a speech at halftime. Gave everybody pumped. Hopefully we can go in and get our first touchdown of the year. One thing we do need to work on with our offense is our offensive line. I feel like our quarterback's not getting enough time back there, not getting enough time to go ahead and look through a couple reads. Just kind of having to dump it off and either dump it off or take off and scramble. And not really the biggest fan of that. That was my fault, though. I just made the wrong read. Honestly, I didn't see that player over there. Set them up in prime position to score. Hopefully we get a stop here in the red zone. Our red zone defense has been pretty good other than that last play before half, and we was able to get a knockout right there to avoid the touchdown. And see, that's just too much time, but we was able to get another knockout, avoid the first, so held them to a field goal, 13-6. We still got time. And when you got to run it back like Danny Urban, this is why you stay patient with the run game. He's able to create a big play, juke the defender, able to pick up some yards plus the first. Back-to-back run plays, able to pick up first downs, juke the defender, come here. And I told y'all, Danny Urban's going to be a workhorse this year, man. He's going to be a difference maker for us. It's like as soon as we get some momentum, something happens. Our O-line, straight line sacks is unacceptable, man. We cannot let that go. We was able to pick the ball up, but they forced us to another third and another field goal. And so far, it's looking like we might never see the end zone.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part... 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week.
And right now, it just seems like whatever we do, we just can't get a stop on defense. We're not getting up to my run man, and whenever we're in zone, not playing the zones correctly. So we got to figure something out. We might try to do like a hybrid defense, or we may even have to try to switch it up completely. That one, I thought I was going to be able to get there, get that pick, and they were able to just lob it over my head for a dot by the quarterback. He kills me with the play action and is able to sneak his way into the end zone. And this is where things start to get dangerous, man. 20-9, third quarter, a minute left. We got to make a decision. We can either panic and start forcing throws or stay patient and trust the offense.
We need to make longer pass, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important.
We stick to the basics, to what we know, to what got us here in the first place, the run game. Danny Urban finding space, breaking tackles, consistently keeping us ahead of the chains. Kane Eisen also using his legs, giving Michigan State another threat to worry about. And then the angle screens. Being able to get Danny the ball with space in front of him really, really moves our offense. We got to keep that up. And then as soon as we get some momentum, big play, drop. Ball was in our hands, and now we're going to the fourth. Still down 20-9. Down 11 with 5 minutes left. We really don't have enough time to be wasting, so we got to make something shake now. But stay consistent. Running game got us here, man. Let's keep it on the ground. Danny Urban almost got in there. Try to run a quick snap, run it back again, try to get in the end zone, and we weren't able to do it. But we're moving with some urgency. One more and still not able to touch paint yet, man. 3rd and goal, but we see something on the outside. Dan Jarrell, one-on-one. Best receiver in HB. And finally able to get our first touchdown of the year. Kane Eisen to Dan Jarrell. Had a defender draped on his back and was still able to make the separation and create that catch. I told you he's trying to make some noise for himself this year. Red zone threat right now. Down 5. If we're able to convert this 2-point conversion, make it a 3-point game, so field goal, and we weren't. So now we got to get a stop, and we got to score again. Right when we needed, our defense steps up to the plate. Biggest play of the game for our defense so far, straight line sack right to the quarterback. 4th quarter, let's go. Told you he's there to lead our young defense, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. 3rd and 21. Hopefully we can get a stop right here, force them off the field, get the ball back to our offense with a little bit over 2 minutes left on the clock still. Still trying to get our passing game going, but not too much going, so dump off to Danny Urban. We still convert that first down. Danny Urban has been lethal on the field today and still going. Honestly, don't think we'll be in this position without him. We're going to go ahead and take it into the 2-minute. And just trying to continuously give Danny Urban the ball. Try to get something going on the run game, not too much on the passing game. We got a couple short passes going. Ran out of bounds, stopped the clock, only 1:42 left. Then Eisen, man. He has been killing them on the scramble all game. Hopefully I can get this halfback angle or this slant route. Let's see. He got the angle, but he did not run the angle, man. He ran the angle. We're going to the end zone. So, about a minute left. We're going to try to get in here, and we run the option. Kane Eisen using his legs to get in. 1 minute left. 1-point lead. Got to show that replay. Faked out the defense. Both of the defenders. Dumbass, nigga. We're going to try to go for the 2 here. Make this a 3-point game just in case they do get down the field and able to get into field goal range. But able to convert. So now we just got to get a stop on defense. Little under a minute left. This is where legends are made. It's where teams are broken. That's where you see what your team is made of. And right now, we really got a challenge for our first game. So let's see what we're made of.
Highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play.
One timeout left at their disposal.
One timeout left. 2nd and 9.
Quickly, they have to get the ball into field goal range. Throws to the wideout.
I don't know who to think for that overthrow. But man, game's over if he completes that pass.
And he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Then the very next play, exactly what we can't have happen. Exactly what we can't have happen. We let a deep pass go in the middle of the field. It's unacceptable on our defense. We got some laps to do. I'm telling you, our secondary and our defensive and offensive line, they're going to be the most in shape because all they're going to be doing is running that practice. The way they play. If they play every game like this, all they're going to do is run every practice.
How is this offense going to take advantage?
And I have no idea how he was even able to catch that when I'm on his hip. How did the pass able to get through? That's, to me, I'm thinking that's a pick.
To the red zone, and here they go.
And that should have been a pick too as well, but we're able to get the knockout. So, try to get the block right here.
So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this
Tie game. 14 seconds left.
final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's able to, this drive comes from the 26-yard line.
And all I can really do is hope I can get a deep pass off. Pray for the best, get to field goal range, and not able to do too much, honestly. 6 seconds left.
Not getting beat over the
So, we're just going to go Hail Mary, 1 second left.
guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all
But
game long.
don't really have the arm strength to get it all the way there, so hoping just no interception and we're able to take it into overtime. I really was not expecting this game to go like this. I wasn't expecting a cakewalk, but I was not expecting overtime either. And we're obviously going to choose to defend first, so we know what we have to do. Get a stop. Let's lock in.
Started here in overtime. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Unloads to the
And just like that, very first play of overtime, user lurk interception. Mike Everett has been a big factor this game. He got that sack at the end of the fourth, then able to get this interception the first play of overtime, get us the ball back on offense. So really all we had to do was kick a field goal. But I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm trying to get in that end zone.
possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play
And we're going to we're going to start overtime the way we've been doing it. We subbed out Danny Urban, but we're going to keep that ball on the ground. So Danny Urban's last run is right here. He's a little beat up, some wear and tear damage. So we got our third string running back in. Same guy that does our kick return and folds. And you see he's able to get us the first down. It pretty much secures this win right here. As long as we can either get into the end zone or get this field goal.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal.
And just like that, it's over. Mo Momentum 1-0, first game at HB University, first game in the hot box. Night Watchers went to overtime against a rivalries team, Michigan State, and we came out with the win. Came out victorious. And honestly, you can't write a script better than that.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us. Just the
First win of the Spartan War. Danny Urban, player of the game, 18 carries, 137 rushing yards, no touchdowns. We got to get him into that end zone.
That's why coaching staff
But workhorse, man.
this overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's
And what a start to the season.
you never know what games are going to go to OT and when
Wasn't a perfect performance at all by any means. Struggled to finish drives early, fell behind by 11 points, turned the ball over. But when the pressure was the highest, this team responded. And that's what I'm going to need every week, especially coming into this new Pac-12. HB University starts the season 1-0 after a 29-23 overtime win against Michigan State. If this first game is any indication, this dynasty is going to be wild. Next episode will probably be 2 or 3 games. We'll see how it goes. Try to get a speed up on the season. Just wanted to show y'all the setup of everything on this one. And just some stats to finish it off. Finished it with 376 yards of offense, completely dominated the running game. Ran the ball 33 times, 231 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Michigan State finished with only 19 rushing yards. Kane Eisen finished with 145 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown, 1 interception. Also 69 rushing yards and another touchdown on the ground. Danny Urban was definitely the engine. He carried the ball 18 times for 137 yards, also caught 6 passes for 63 yards. Then we had Dan Jarrell. He had that 1 catch for that touchdown, but got to get him more involved next game, man. That's supposed to be our star receiver. He want to make a name for himself, try to make his way up to the league, so definitely got to tap in with him more. On defense, we had Henry Cush leading us with tackles. It's only right playing inside the hot box, being from HB Stadiums, that Cush led us in tackles. Then Mike Everett with that big interception in overtime to help us seal the game. Let me know what your thoughts are about the comeback. Tell me what adjustments we need to make before the next game. And make sure you like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode. I'll catch you in the next one.